Hey everybody, welcome back. Minor Ramos here, and I am going to introduce Roxanne to you guys, and I'm really excited that she's here with us. So, let's get right to it. Please tell the audience a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, Minor, thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited. As you mentioned, my name's Roxanne Padilla. I am a born and raised Chicago girl, lived here my whole life. I hopefully will leave soon, but I don't know if that's in my future. I'm a wife of 16 years, a mom of three, 20, soon to be 10 and 8. And they're really the driving force in everything I do because I know my household is not unique. I know there are tons of mothers, wives, daughters. I actually have a background in healthcare. So that's where I started my career. So I have my bachelor's in nursing management and healthcare, and then I have a master's in public health. And so I thought that was it. Like that was the career I was going to stay in. The age old tale, go to school, get a good job. That's what I did. And I loved what I did. I saw needs in communities that in other areas you wouldn't necessarily see the disparities. But one of the things that I saw a lot of, separate from all of the other like socioeconomical things, is finances, right? A lot of people in all stages, right? It's not just low income, but middle America, even people in upper America, they all have financial issues, right? It's just always looks different, right? It's where do we put our money? How can we afford this? Especially in healthcare, when you get sick, that takes a toll on everything, right? Like someone ends up not being able to work. So how do we pay for our rent, our mortgage? Someone has treatments and maybe healthcare doesn't pay for all of it, right? Because healthcare is great for what it does, but that's also a whole industry that has gaps, right? It doesn't necessarily cover it all unless you're one of the lucky few. So, when you see that often, I was really blessed to be introduced to life insurance as a client, because my knowledge was very minimal. It was like you use it when you pass away, so you can pay for a funeral. And I was fortunate enough that someone who I had met in my healthcare journey just reached out and asked me if I had life insurance outside of work. And I honestly never thought of it because no one asked me, right? And so I said, no. And he said, well, let's meet. And we did. And my mind was just so blown away. I'm like a student at heart. I love learning. And so when he showed me everything that life insurance can do, from helping my kids pay for college to helping my retirement, it just fascinated me so much that I went from client to agent. And so I'm now going on 5 years in the industry. I have so much love in my heart for it because I think it really connects what I have always seen as a need with people who look like me, right? Like people from my communities, people from my cultures, my family structure. And so that's how I got here.
Gotcha. So, what's your YouTube channel name?
Yeah, so I am the Smiley entrepreneur. I know it's a very, very long name, but you can find me definitely. It's a picture of my face. And so I'm really about spreading information and education, right? I think that is one of the most powerful tools we have. And in this digital age of communication, sometimes it can feel overwhelming, right? Even in Google, when you type in something, it gives you like 40 pages, and it's up to you to sift through, right? And so I want to be a trusted source that you can come to because I am the market, right? Like I am exactly what I hope to be for others, right? I want to make sure that my children are safe, my husband's safe, my assets are protected. And so, really being able to provide the information for you to make an informed decision on whatever you choose to do for your financial home, because for me, that's financial health, right? And in this month of April, which is financial literacy, it's so important that we have that access, in a very easy way to understand, because sometimes it can get very complicated. And then what I've found in just my experience, when it's too complicated, people just say, forget it.
Yeah,
And like, I don't want to deal with
got it.
it.
Gotta keep it simple. So
Exactly.
what we'll do with this is this is a good introduction. We're gonna do a series of videos a little bit about your business. So everybody watch for the next video where we're gonna be connecting Roxanne a little bit more about what she does. Thanks for watching, guys.